Alrighty, part 3 of our volume lesson is going to be about volume of spheres. Now, again, as was when we did surface area, you need to know the formula for volume of a sphere. Um, it's not like what we've been doing. It's the one formula that I need you to memorize. Okay, as far as volume goes. So the volume of a sphere is going to be 4/3 pi r cubed. Now, I could find out and explain where this comes from, but I kind of know where it comes from a little bit. Um, but I'm not going to go into depth and bore you to death with where this comes from. I need you to know what it is. So it's 4/3 pi r cubed. Or I like this way better. Right, everything first. Oops, not squared. It's cubed, and then the pi at the end. Okay, so either this one or this one is the one you need to use. Okay. Now, because it's 4/3, that's probably going to end up being some weird decimals and fractions, so we may need to do some rounding. But we'll see. All right, radius is 2 yards, so volume 4/3. Oops, almost wrote pi again. I'm so used to putting that first. 4/3 times the radius cubed pi. And so, I don't like that big. Hang on. Let me rewrite that. That was driving me crazy. So again, cover up the pi. Everything else gets typed in. So alpha y 4/3 times 2 to the third. Oops. Start over. 4/3 times 2 raised to the third. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write it both ways. So you can either leave it like this, or you can, well, or you can do this. You can actually figure out what 32/3 is as a fraction, or as a decimal, I mean, and just write the decimal. So 10.67 pi yards cubed. Either one of these is fine. Okay, so let's say you get to when we take the quiz for this, and you're on a volume of a sphere problem. If you leave your answer like this with the fraction in front of the pi and you don't see that as an answer choice, that means they've actually converted the fraction to the decimal. So you be flexible enough to convert back and forth, okay? You will always have the pi in your answer, but I want you to know that if it's not the fraction, then you'll need to use the decimal form. Okay? All right, volume is 4/3. I am so used to writing pi, I'm trying to get myself out of that habit. Times radius cubed times pi. So times. So then we'll type everything into the calculator. So that is 13/72 pi yards cubed, or you turn that to the decimal, 457.33 pi yards cubed. Either one. Okay. Notice on this last one, they gave you the diameter. Diameter was 18. We need half of that, so the radius is 9. The volume is 4/3 times the radius cubed times pi. Now, sometimes because of the numbers, it'll end up being clean, like 972 pi centimeters cubed. So we could just stop it there. Okay. All right, that is volume of a sphere. You'll either use the fraction in front of the pi or convert to the decimal and round it, or sometimes it'll be nice and clean like that. But you've got to know this formula for volume of a sphere. 4/3 r cubed pi. You have to memorize that. Okay. Okay, that's everything about volume. So make sure you watch all 3 of the videos and you get your homework completed. And as always, if you need help, let me know.